What would you do if one of your coworkers came to work every day, sat across from you, talked to you, but according to the company records, that person never existed? 3 years ago, I started a new job at a small marketing company. The office was on the 7th floor of an old building downtown. Nothing unusual, just rows of cubicles, computers, and tired employees drinking coffee. That's when I met my coworker, Daniel. Daniel sat in the cubicle directly across from me. He was quiet, extremely quiet. Every morning he would say only one word, "Morning," and every evening, "Good night." At first, I thought he was just introverted, but after a few days, I noticed something strange. Daniel never took lunch breaks, he never left his desk, and he never seemed tired. One night, I had to stay late to finish a project. By 9 p.m., the office was completely empty, except for 2 people, me and Daniel. I glanced across the room and noticed something unsettling. Daniel hadn't moved for almost 2 hours, not typing, not drinking water, not even adjusting his chair. Then I heard something strange, a soft whispering sound. At first, I thought it was the air conditioning, but the sound was coming from Daniel's cubicle. When I looked over the cubicle wall, Daniel's computer screen was black, but white letters were appearing on the screen, as if someone invisible was typing. The next morning, I asked HR a simple question. "How long has Daniel worked here?" She checked the system, then looked back at me and said, "There's no employee named Daniel." We checked the security cameras from the previous night. In the footage, I was walking around the office alone. Daniel wasn't there, but his chair was moving. The next morning, I arrived early. Sitting on my desk was a yellow sticky note. 3 words written in black ink. "You shouldn't have looked." I slowly turned toward Daniel's cubicle. For the first time, his chair was facing me, and Daniel was standing behind it, smiling. I quit that job the same day, but sometimes late at night, my phone lights up with an email notification from the company server. The sender name always says one thing, Daniel. If this story gave you chills, make sure to like and subscribe for more terrifying true horror stories. And tell me in the comments, have you ever had a coworker who felt not quite human? If you ever work the night shift in a large building, you'll probably spend a lot of time watching security cameras. Most nights, you see nothing. But one night, I saw a security guard walking through the building. There was only one problem. I was the only security guard on duty. This happened 4 years ago when I worked as a night security guard. The job was simple. Watch the cameras, check the floors every hour. Make sure nobody breaks in. The building had 10 floors, and at night it was completely empty. Just me and the cameras. The first few nights were boring. Nothing ever happened. No intruders, no strange noises, just empty hallways and blinking cameras. Then on the 5th night, something strange appeared on camera 12. At the end of a hallway, I saw someone walking. At first, I thought it was another guard, but the company only scheduled 1 guard per shift. Me. I stared at the screen. The figure walked slowly down the hallway. Then suddenly, the camera glitched. When the image returned, the hallway was empty. No person, no movement. I grabbed my flashlight and decided to check the hallway myself. Camera 12 was on the 3rd floor. When I got there, the entire floor was empty. But something felt wrong. The air felt colder, and the lights were flickering. Then I heard footsteps, slow, heavy, coming from the stairwell behind me. I turned around and saw a security guard standing in the stairwell, but he wasn't moving. He was just standing there, watching me. His uniform looked strange, older, like it hadn't been used in years. And when I blinked, he was gone. I rushed back to the security room and checked the cameras again. That's when I noticed something terrifying. The same guard was appearing on every camera floor, walking slowly, floor by floor. The next morning, I told my supervisor. He went silent, then showed me something. An old newspaper article. A guard named Michael Carter had died in that building 10 years earlier, during the night shift. Exactly the same shift I was working. And after that night, I started seeing him more often, on the cameras, walking the halls, doing patrols. Until one night, I checked camera 1, the camera outside the security room. The guard was standing right outside the door, looking directly into the camera. Then, suddenly, there was a knock. And when I opened the door, the hallway was empty, but the radio on my desk started playing static. Then a voice whispered one sentence: "Your shift is over." If this story gave you chills, make sure to like and subscribe for more terrifying horror stories. And remember, if you ever see someone working the night shift in an empty building, make sure they're actually alive.